Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and I am Ryan. I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin.
Yes.
I tell you, 2020 has been a dumpster.
What was
fire.
it?
A dumpster fire. It's been not a fun year, right? Everything that on I Am Geek that we talk about, canceled. Hey, you want to talk about this new Marvel movie? No, sorry, it's canceled.
It's canceled.
New Star Wars thing? Nope, sorry, it's canceled.
It's like if fire could be on fire, that would be it.
It's like, we did have The Mandalorian, which is still going, which is good. Yeah. But everything else, hey, all these Marvel shows, man, not right now. And then the 10th of December happened.
Wow. Remember.
And a bomb was dropped by Disney.
Like it was.
A bomb was dropped by Disney.
Would you call it a curveball?
No, I wouldn't.
No, it's a bomb.
It was hit out of the park.
It was a fastball. Straight to our hearts. Because we had something else completely different planned for tonight. And then all this news hit today. I mean, it was like a couple hours ago, maybe? Not too long ago.
Yeah.
So we decided to switch it. Disney company, the Walt Disney Company, had an Investors Day, which sounds boring. Like they're just going to talk about money and stuff. And
yeah.
We're all investors.
But
well, they did talk about money.
Yeah.
We're going to raise these prices.
Yeah. But then they said, you know what? We're going to drop all this stuff in your lap. Not only Star Wars, not only Marvel, but Disney stuff, Pixar stuff, all this stuff. And if we talked about everything tonight, we would be here until tomorrow probably. So we're going to probably not get to everything. We're going to hit some of the highlights and just talk about it and just, just have a fun time actually talking about geek stuff. We could talk about geek stuff happening. We don't have to have a puppet or a game or trivia.
Oh, you want a puppet? Hold on.
No.
All right.
No, we'll save the puppet for another week.
What are you drinking there, Chris?
We'll hear the dog that wrote in on.
Oh, you wrote in on a dog? Anyways. So yes, The Mandalorian has been going on. So we've had The Mandalorian, but then that's basically about it, right?
And it's almost over.
I know, 2 more episodes left. And then we'll do our big Mandalorian recap episode. Hopefully Ray Chase will be able to come on. Because we like to have him on for all of our big Star Wars wrap-ups, round tables, and all that jazz. But, so I don't know, where we want to start this dive into all this stuff, because there's so much. Because we have Star Wars, we have Marvel, we've got Disney stuff. Do we want to just start with Star Wars and go down the line?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure.
So first off, there's going to be supposedly 10 Star Wars shows and 10 Marvel shows that'll be coming to Disney Plus.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't know when they're actually going to come
out. Yeah. 2030, but
yeah. That's fun. So you see, if you're watching this, I'm so excited. I'm going into Elmer Fudd. Oh no, Porky Pig. That's. You see it.
Yeah, you just couldn't say your R's.
Yeah, if you're watching.
Well, why you know?
I've got my background is all the new stuff for Star Wars coming. So. Let's just dive right in. I'm going to save one for a minute that I'm really excited about. I mean, I'm excited about all of them. We already knew about the Bad Batch. We knew that was coming out.
Yeah.
Which looks like it says something else, but go ahead. Yeah.
That's another show. That's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be on.
Every time I see it, Hulu. I'm like, oh, never mind.
But they had a sizzle reel, which. Why do they call them a sizzle reel, Chris? You're in the business.
Because it's hot.
It's hot. It's hot. It's just enough to get you kind of excited.
Yeah, it's sizzling. Oh, don't touch that. Ooh, hot. That's a technical explanation.
And then we have had a comment asking us at the end to give our 3 favorite announcements. So we'll be thinking about that, and then at the end we'll give each of our 3 favorite announcements. All right. So Bad Batch was announced, but they had a sizzle reel that I watched. I don't know if you guys got to watch it.
I did not.
I got to watch part of it. I didn't really get to listen to it, but I got to watch.
Yeah, I watched it while one of my kids was, going, "What are you doing? What are you watching?" So I didn't get to focus. So I have to watch it again. But there's a character that they showed that I think may be the character from Mandalorian, the sniper.
Which one?
Finnick.
Oh, the lady that was on the last episode.
Finnick.
That's a good point. I mean, it was weird they brought her back, but that may be why.
Because the Bad Batch will take place in the past.
Yes, it
after Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Huh.
So she may be younger.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened.
Okay.
Like I know I watched it, but at the end of that episode with the Bad Batch, is this taking place?
They just go off somewhere.
Okay, I thought. Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So we don't know if they are their brains have given in to Order 66, or are they going to be good guys, or
they'll be the Good Batch then.
I don't know. I mean, I think this takes place after the Clone Wars. I
think so. I thought so.
Because there's in the sizzle reel, there's like a Emperor Palpatine, and he's like, "And now we will be known as the Galactic Empire."
Now get that Bad Batch.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that. It looks like it's going to be just as good as Clone Wars. Also, Andor, I think it was announced earlier, but they gave us a sizzle reel for that too. Which,
I didn't see this.
Yes, which is a character from Rogue One. Mm-hmm. So this will take place
after Rogue One.
Before Rogue One.
Before Rogue. That doesn't make sense. That's weird. Okay, yeah.
It'd be a weird show if it took place after Rogue One. It'd be a pile of ash or something.
It's his twin, from like City Slickers. Like Curly's brother shows up. They're like, "Curly, you're dead." I'm his brother.
So this will be like a leading up to Rogue One, I suppose. His life before, Cassian's life before all this happened.
A2 is going to be in it.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, they didn't show him in the sizzle reel. They showed that all these new things that's going to be in it. New creatures and stuff.
Probably haven't done his CG yet.
Yeah, probably. But I'm excited about that. So they had a sizzle reel for that. So check that
out. What's funny about that is I was at Ollie's today, the place where you get all the closeout stuff, whatever. And they had a bunch of the Cassian action figures.
Yeah, those are
from Rogue One. It was really weird. It's like, oh, okay.
They have those everywhere.
They didn't sell.
The Black Series ones look horrible.
No, these are just the smaller toys.
Oh,
the old school Star Wars. I actually thought about getting it. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But
you go to any Five Below.
It was kind of expensive.
Any Five Below, you can find them. They're everywhere.
We don't get that good stuff at our Five Below like that. Sometimes we do, but not a lot. You got some good stuff from there recently.
Yeah, I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff because I walked in the day they were like restocking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Christmas for my son.
There you go.
I got a bunch of different stuff.
The actor that played Mon Mothma is going to be back. Oh. And yeah, K2SO. Yeah, Alan Tudyk will be back for him.
So I'm excited about that. We already knew about that though.
Mm-hmm.
And then we already knew about the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah.
But now we know that Hayden Christensen is going to be in it. Not as Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader. He's just going to be another
just
random guy.
Weird.
Another twin.
No. Yeah, he's going to be
Anakin, I thought you were dead.
Oh, I'm not, man.
Twin.
I'm Steve. Steve Skywalker.
All twins sound like this.
No, he's going to be... I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know if he's just going to be in the Darth Vader outfit or if it's going to be like...
And James Earl Jones is just going to be...
I know, like this. So how does that work?
Because if it's not him talking... I mean, I could see maybe they do some flashbacks.
Yeah.
Possibly. Like, stuff you didn't see. Them just sitting around on the couch hanging out.
Yeah, he's like, living out on Tatooine in the desert. And maybe, he just has all these hallucinations from the sun.
Oh, crazy.
Hey, Annie.
Sons.
Yes, sons. Sons. Sorry. So
Yeah.
excited tonight. Anyways. Then there's a couple other shows. Rangers of the New Republic. I don't know anything about that.
So
Yeah.
Rangers of the New Republic is another spinoff from The Mandalorian.
What?
And it's supposedly maybe following the Gina. I forget her last name. Her character.
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune.
Yeah, Cara Dune. Like it's the whole thing of like what they were doing on The Mandalorian when she was talking to the Republic.
I heard
they're like, "Come join us." So whether she'll actually be in it or not,
okay.
But, yeah,
she better be in it
because there's
supposedly she's being kicked off the show.
Oh, what?
Yeah, some Twitter conflict. Again.
Like she may be killed off.
Yeah.
So,
oh come on.
Yeah. So we'll see, but it'll be kind of that storyline.
And Dave Filoni and Favreau's involved in it because I heard they're involved in like 2 other shows.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Now I want to know what else she did on Twitter.
She just spoke her mind, and can't,
you're not
anything.
allowed to speak your mind anymore. I forgot because
on Twitter.
The woke
not if you're
nation or whatever will
can't say anything on Twitter.
Cancel you.
I'll even be on Twitter.
Well, I hope they keep her just in spite. Anyways, and then Star Wars Visions.
It's 10 animated short, like anime style series. So a bunch of Japanese anime directors are getting a stab at some Star Wars.
Is it all going to be in Japanese?
Maybe.
I hope so. You're gonna have to read it.
No, I can't read.
Lightsaber.
Wow.
Goodbye, Japan.
Yep. Thanks for being here.
Send it in.
Yeah. And
I can't talk. I do bad.
The one that when I saw when I saw it, I was so excited.
There's like 2 others.
Well, there's one that I was going to talk about. What's the other 2?
The Acolyte, which is a High Republic era live action series.
Oh, I must have missed that one.
And I don't know. I'm reading this offline, so maybe it's not. And then something called A Droid Story that has.
Oh yeah, I did see that one. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be animated or what it's going to be. It's just a day in the life of a droid. He's just going to roll around for 30 minutes.
There's a lot of boops and bleeps. And
open that door for me. And then the one that I'm looking the most forward to. Ahsoka is getting her own show, live action show with Rosario, unless they kick her out too. Because she's been doing things that people should.
There was apparently some stuff with her before, but I think she's fine
now. Anyways, I'm so excited because this is what I'm thinking. We said a couple weeks ago when she was on Mandalorian and she mentioned Thrawn, I'm like, that's going to be a spinoff. They're not going to do that on the Mandalorian. It'll take up too much of their time.
You know what that means? Ezra Bridger.
Which I'm sort of bummed because I sort of wanted to see Ezra as the Jedi that comes.
Yeah. Grogu. So if Ahsoka's getting her own show, he's not showing up.
Yeah, which means it's far to me.
Now, now I'm thinking like, what if there's like a dark Force user out there that shows up or something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
That would be.
If it's not Ezra and it's going to be a Jedi, I'd want it to be Mace, just because I think with Mace showing up and then Boba Fett being there.
Yeah, that'd be a great showdown.
That would be a great showdown. Like, you killed my father.
Prepare to die.
Yeah. And they'd be like, what you talking about, mother? Is it Samuel L. Jackson?
Shut your mouth.
I'm just talking about Django.
All right.
So who knows who that's going to be? But anyways, so Ahsoka, I can't wait. Who knows when it's going to be out?
I'm excited about seeing Thrawn on there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they probably won't, but the actor that plays Thrawn on Clone Wars, visually, I think he would work. He's done live action
Can
stuff.
he do like martial arts and everything?
I don't know. He's older now. They can do a stunt double for him.
So besides him, who would you pick as an actor to play Thrawn? Now that we're getting off, we'll talk about this one.
I saw it thrown out there, and of course, I mean, he's great in everything. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely looks the character.
Yeah. That's a good one.
He could really pull it off. I saw that online. I was like, yeah, he could really do it.
Yeah.
Also saw Mads
Mikkelsen.
Yeah. Somebody did him up like him, and he looked like him. It was really cool. So yeah, but Cumberbatch
or Jeff Goldblum, I think would be
let me just take in your essence of.
See, the art of war, collecting things. Christopher Walken would be great.
Gosh, he's too old.
Hello. I'm here for Jedi things. You're doing the Force. Waving the hand.
But he is a superior fighter, so they need somebody that can.
You did a Japanese thing. I'm doing horrible stuff over here too.
It's all right.
See, supposedly season 3 of The Mandalorian is rumored to be focused on pirates. So when they get Hondo.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's from Winchester.
It'd be cool if on Ahsoka we'd see some more of the Ghost crew.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Rebels.
Sabine's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, Sabine's still out there. Chopper. We've seen Chopper in the background of. I think we saw the Ghost ship, in the last Star Wars movie.
So I'm really excited.
Zeb, live action Zeb.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Be cool.
I'm super excited about Ahsoka. I can't wait. I'm just gonna be holding, like when it comes out, I'm just gonna be holding her lightsabers in front of the TV like a little kid. Saturday morning.
Just like her. Your face is painted all orange.
I would so do it. Anyway.
Pictures.
Okay. When it comes out in the year 2030. I don't know. Maybe they're filming stuff. Well, probably not right now. I don't know. Anyway, so that pretty much sums up Star Wars. Which brings us to Marvel. What do you got for us, Chris?
Oh, am I doing?
Well, I mean, you got the background behind you. So you can always just look at your screen.
There's this and this and that and that. Well, they talked about a bunch of stuff, a lot more serious coming up. They threw little tidbits.
Oh, sorry, we forgot one Star Wars thing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's just do it before we forget about it. A new theatrical release, Rogue Squadron.
Yes, that's right.
It's going to be from the person who did Wonder Woman.
Yes,
director.
Jenkins.
Yeah. So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Basically, it's just going to be a video. This is going to be the video game.
No.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be them showing it on the TV.
Bad guy turning good.
They need to.
I haven't even played it yet.
Heart Gold.
Spoilers.
Like any other Star Wars game.
Patty Jenkins needs to bring along Gal Gadot with her.
Oh, that'd be cool. Cool. So that I don't know when that's coming out, but they've announced it. Anyways, back to Marvel. What you got for us?
We barely touched on it. So
I know.
So they threw out that of course Spider-Man 3 will be connected to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and WandaVision.
Oh.
It'll be connected to both of those.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were going to talk about tonight. We were going to talk about Spider-Man because there's a bunch of stuff came out for that too.
Yes, because the Doc Ock is back.
Doc Ock is back?
Melina coming back as Doc Ock. Jamie Foxx, of course, was already said that he was coming back as Electro. There's apparently rumors and talks that Kirsten Dunst is signed on. That
Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox coming on as Daredevil. There's talks that Andrew Garfield's already signed on, as well as Gwen Stacy from his movie.
How would she? I thought she spoiler. I thought she died.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe she won't be. But that's why. I mean, it's rumors.
She's back but in a big back brace. Hey guys,
I made it.
I can't really turn my head left to right.
Maybe she'll be Spider-Gwen. Maybe she'll be a Spider-Gwen.
That'd be cool.
It could be another multiverse.
That'd be cool.
I'd see that. Or Spider-Gwen.
Unless they're saving that to do a younger Spider-Gwen,
but for live, I mean they've got the Spider-Verse with Spider-Gwen. They're going to be doing her as a main thing for those. So I could see them bringing her as a version.
That'd be cool.
And of course there's rumors that Tobey Maguire is being courted.
Oh, I thought he was already pretty much.
It's all rumors. So I mean, he could be, he could not be.
I mean, he called me and he was like, "Hey, I just want
I'll be in there."
He did a spin, turn, kick, and a point to the air. And
we forgot about another Star Wars thing. What is our deal? Real quick, there's gonna be a Lando series.
That's right.
Yeah. How did we miss that? Thank you, Winchester, in the comments.
So many.
Yeah. With Childish Gambino, right?
Yeah, possibly. They didn't say. I don't think they actually said who.
Well, I said possibly.
Yeah.
I just forgot his name. I really love him as an actor.
Donald Glover.
He's so good. Anyways.
Right in the morning.
Yeah, I've got him right back here behind me in pop form. Anyways, okay. So with all that going on with Spider-Man, and it's going to be connected to 2 different Disney Plus shows.
Yeah. Well, a Disney
Plus movie and a
DVD and a movie.
So will we see stuff? So that's probably why WandaVision has not happened yet, because they wanted to set stuff up before that.
Probably so, because they're filming Spider-Man now. I don't know about Doctor Strange. I don't know if they've been filmed that or.
Because WandaVision comes out in January, right?
Yes,
that's great.
And there was a new trailer for WandaVision. I don't know if you got to see that.
No, I didn't see it.
It showed a lot more. I mean, of what's going on.
Showed things. There were things.
I mean, it made stuff more clear.
That's good.
That it's basically going on in her head, basically. Because she keeps hearing voices on radios and stuff, trying to ask her, call out to her. And I don't know if it's in her head or she's in somewhere else. She's probably somewhere else.
She can make a whole new reality.
Yeah. So she's made a new reality, but there's people from the outside of that reality trying to get to her.
Which could be Doctor Strange.
Could be. I don't know. But it looks cool. The new trailer looks cool. It looks like it's going to be campy and just fun. A bit of crazy thrown in.
And as far as some other movies, just sticking with the movies right now, they talked about Thor: Love and Thunder. The villain we knew it was going to be Christian Bale before, but we know he's playing the villain Gore, the God Butcher.
Can't wait for that action figure.
Good old Gore.
I don't know him. Never heard of him.
I wish it had been Goro.
He's from the comics. He's just he kills gods, basically. That's his thing.
Oh, that would make sense. So he's out to kill Thor.
The God Butcher. He provides all meats and meat accessories to the gods. So it's just them going to a deli
and getting a slice of Thor,
pound of ham, and take a side of roast beef. And Christian Bale's just back there cutting the meat.
I haven't seen him in a while. Anything, I don't think. I guess this is
you normally see him.
No, he's such a good actor.
Well,
blends in. Don't even know.
I guess 2020 there hasn't been many movies released,
yeah.
So
yeah,
probably why.
I haven't seen a lot of them in a while. And then they introduced the title, and I'm going to try and say this, of Ant-Man 3.
Oh yeah,
Quantumania.
Quantumania. It's going to be like WrestleMania, but with really small people.
Yeah, under a microscope. They recast his daughter.
I saw that there's somebody else was playing there.
Catherine Newton, the actress from the Freaky movie that just came out. That Freaky Friday horror movie.
Man, I want to see that so bad.
Yeah, me too. I want to see that. I've heard it's good. And the villain is going to be Kang the Conqueror.
Yes.
And I think the actor for that is the actor from the HBO show Love.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can't think of it now.
The Cthulhu it was, but I forget who.
Can't think of it all of a sudden.
With yeah, I watched it. I watched the whole series. The one about Lovecraft Country.
Oh, Lovecraft Country. That's it. Yeah, the craft part.
That was a good.
So yeah, he's going to be playing Kang the Conqueror.
That's going to be cool. He was really good in that show. So do you think he'll just be in that movie? Is it going to be a one-off villain, or is he going to do more?
I really think that's going to set him up for a bigger stage. Okay. He's such a big Avengers villain, and for him just to be in an Ant-Man movie, I don't think that.
Except for toy form, his toy was always like. Remember, we had like 2 of them.
Yeah,
they always just like, who's this?
Full and green.
Who's this dude? He's lame.
Kang the Conqueror.
He didn't have like it was just like he was wearing like a spandex onesie.
And of course, he's also another superhero group's villain, which they announced.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Tell us about it.
Yeah, there you go. They're bringing in the Fantastic Four. They're bringing Marvel's first family home.
Please, John Krasinski.
I bet they're going to go younger.
But he's not younger. He's got gray in his hair.
Yeah, but I don't know. That'd be good.
The rest of the family, the other 3 can be younger.
Yeah, I would love for him to be.
Yeah, I think everybody would love for him to be Mr. Fantastic.
And his wife is Invisible Woman. Be great.
Now that would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I could go for that. But yeah, they'll probably bring in youngins. We just got married and now we have superpowers.
I don't want them to be too young though, because like in the comics, I mean, family's a big thing with that, and they have kids. So I feel like you don't want to make them too young because you want to be able to tell that story too.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows what they'll do?
Who knows? But we don't know when any of that's coming out.
No. But over on the Disney Plus side, some of the movie characters are coming over to Disney Plus even more. Mm-hmm. What they had, they showed a new Falcon and the Winter Soldier
trailer. Yeah,
trailer.
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was good. I mean, I think the other trailers were better for it so far. Yeah. This one didn't get me as hyped.
Yeah, I was the same way. I was like, oh,
because it really didn't present anything new.
No, it's just them running around the whole time.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm still hyped for it, but
oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it. Who's the dude with the handprint on his face?
I'm not sure. I'll have to see
Wilson.
what it's supposed to represent.
Wilson. He's the big villain. The volleyball from Castaway.
Clyde Wilson.
I am Wilson.
Tom Hanks is the leader.
Because Zebo or whatever his name is supposed to be the villain, right?
Zemo Lighter.
I don't know his name.
Aaron Zemo. Yeah, he's gonna be Zima. Yeah.
Tastes like
the
candy.
90s beer.
Not a beer.
Whatever. Beer? Alcoholic drink. Yeah.
It's clear. It tastes like candy.
and then of course Loki.
Oh, that Loki trailer.
The Loki trailer looked nice.
Coming soon.
Good.
Yes.
I watched it twice.
It was like May and March for those 2 shows or something like that. They were close together.
Yeah. Which they were already supposed to already be out.
Yeah.
Like 2020.
Mm-hmm. And Owen Wilson showing up in the Loki trailer.
That cracked me up.
Yeah. That was great.
But
it looked cool.
And he's gonna be like DB Cooper.
Yeah, it looked. yeah, it looked like that was going into like multiple dimension type stuff and history and
or maybe he is DB Cooper, like because nobody knows who DB Cooper is.
Yeah,
because he just disappeared. So it was just Loki all along.
Loki apparently has taken the form of many people throughout the decades. Yeah. So
because DB Cooper, like the name itself, isn't anybody's real name.
No,
it's made up. So
it was a mistake that they read it off as something and they thought it was name was DB Cooper.
That was cool. That was a cool way to end the trailer. I was like, oh, it's DB Cooper. I wonder how many people caught that. Katrin, did you catch that?
I didn't catch it.
You know who DB Cooper is?
Did you throw it?
It sounds familiar. I'm not sure.
DB Cooper is a guy that robbed an airplane and then jumped out.
And nobody. He
you know what?
And nobody knows who he was or where he went.
Okay, so I do know what DB Cooper is because of a YouTube channel my son watches, where this it's this kid and his dad made up this like adventure. Actually, his dad made this whole thing up, and they did this series of trying to hunt down DB Cooper, and and they have a friend that's old and has this beard and stuff, and he was DB Cooper, I think was what it was.
No,
but it was
Loki.
But they were like all over the place. Like they were in Hawaii and then back in Washington State, and they're just YouTubers that get to do all this stuff. But
must be nice.
I knew that sounded familiar. Yeah.
And Heimdall might be in it because the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah.
Put up. He's like, Heimdall, you better be watching or whatever. And
yep.
Get sapped up.
That's gonna be so cool. That whole scene with him just like watching the briefcase get kicked across.
Yeah.
Stuff. That seems classic.
That's good. And then some newer show announcements that hadn't been announced yet. There was Secret Invasion, which is a Nick Fury series.
Yeah. And the Skrull Talos.
And the guy from Captain Marvel. And it's a Skrull invasion.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
I
was hoping that was going to be invasion. Like part of like Phase 4.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going to keep it on the TV or the
I was hoping for a Nick Fury series.
Oh,
I think that character specifically would be a really good show format. I think that would be really good.
It's going to be cool to see.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
Will that mean that he's doing that so he can't be Mace Windu?
I don't know. Oh. What's that sound?
It's my cat feeder.
Yeah, my cat feeder. It's going off. It's that. You know what time it is, kids?
Time to feed the cats.
It's I am Geek cat feeding time.
All right. We got Iron Heart. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. I did forget to mention the movies Captain Marvel. They mentioned that Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau. I can't. The young girl from the first Captain Marvel are both going to be big characters in Captain Marvel too. They are both Captain Marvels in the comics, or at least inspired by Captain Marvel. So they're going to be part of the thing. And I've seen some pictures. I don't know if they did any really announcement on Hawkeye, but I've seen pictures with like Haley Steinfeld.
I'm so excited about that.
And outfit for Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and the dog Lucky.
It's gonna be so cool.
Oh,
yeah, that's gonna be cool.
I love that actress is really fun, so she should be good as Kate Bishop.
Yeah. But yeah, Ironheart, another new series, which is a character from the comics. She basically follows in the footsteps of Tony Stark and makes her own Iron Man suit.
Riri.
Yeah.
She's a teenage genius.
Yeah. Makes it out of stuff she finds laying around the house.
Oh.
Toaster.
Microwave.
Cat feeder.
I know her from that game we used to play. Marvel. What's the game? The phone game.
Oh, you mean used to?
I haven't played them forever. I don't have time to play games.
Puzzle Quest.
Puzzle Quest. Yeah.
I've got so many characters now. I've got all the 3 stars.
Oh yeah, I haven't played forever.
I'm lacking like 20 of the 4-star characters now.
Oh, I should play some more.
Yeah, it's so fun. But yeah, and then another Iron Man follow-up series, Armor Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patron's excited for that one.
It's gonna have War Machine in it.
War Machine. Yeah. And it takes after a popular kind of story in the Iron Man series called Armor Wars, where basically Tony Stark's tech gets out into the world and people are using it for badness. So he's gonna
dun, dun, dun.
So yeah.
So when does that take? Does that take place?
I mean, it should take place after these movies. I'm guessing.
I guess all this stuff is going to take place. Well, I mean, not Captain Marvel 2, probably. Well, I don't know. When's Captain Marvel 2 supposed to take place?
Well, I would think it might, because Ms. Marvel, the Disney Plus show, she's going to be in it.
Oh, she's going to be in it. Okay.
So
there's a lot of crazy stuff going on about that.
Inspired by Captain Marvel, so she would have had to see her like in present day. Yeah. Be inspired by her. So
if that show survives, because cancel culture may cancel it. They didn't pick the actors that they
wanted. And then I'm guessing an animated series. I Am Groot.
It is an animated series of the little Groot, baby Groot.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have cameos on it for I Am Geek. We're gonna be on there. They called me. I forgot to tell you. They said, "Hey, would you like to be? We've heard of I Am Geek. You know, it's so cool. Like I Am Groot. You should be cameos on the show. Do you want to do the voice?" And I said, yeah, we could do some voice work. And I said, well, sorry to do this, but can Katrin and you do voice work on it? They passed. They said that they wanted Mark Hamill to do your part.
That makes sense. That usually happens. Mark Hamill.
Your voiceover nemesis. Chris did some scratch work for Mark Hamill, and then they replaced his voice with Mark Hamill. So.
Well, I mean, they're always going to replace it with Mark Hamill,
but not necessarily. Like there's other voiceover. They're like, oh, that's really good. Let's just use that. Forget paying the other guy. You never know. Yeah. But Mark Hamill's like, no, I'll have none of that. He's got a picture of you in his
the darts in it
abode.
He just stares at it. Scowls every day.
He does a better Mark Hamill than I do, Mark Hamill.
I hate you.
Anyways, an animated series following on Groot. So it's going to just be him saying, I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot.
It's another subtitle show you'll have to read.
Yeah. But that leads to another cool Guardians of the Galaxy thing that's actually happening that I didn't think would ever happen. That's been teased for a little bit, I think.
So fun.
The Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Yes, I hope it's hosted by David Hasselhoff.
That would be great. But James Gunn's going to direct that, write it. He's had that idea for a while.
Yeah, they're going to apparently film it the same time they filmed the third one, so that's going to be a ways out there.
It said Christmas 2022.
Okay.
That's what they said.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said. So, I don't know if it will actually happen then, but that's what supposedly they said. Is that all? I'm sure we're missing something.
That was, I believe, what I had for the Marvel. Oh.
Yeah, which leads to, we got Pixar.
Disney Plus and Pixar.
Yeah. Yep. Pixar, we've got, unless Katrin has that pulled up. I've got it pulled up.
I have the Disney Plus pulled up.
The Pixar announcements.
Other Disney.
Oh, here's Pixar Popcorn.
Yeah. Pixar Popcorn.
It's coming in January. Oh, just around the corner.
Little mini shorts with characters and bite-sized episodes.
Here's my thing that I don't like about these mini shorts that put on Disney Plus. Usually they're all good. They're all funny. Like all the Mickey ones, hilarious. Mm-hmm. But the credits are longer than the cartoon or the short. So when my kids watch it, it doesn't just jump to the next episode. It goes to like 5 or 10 minutes of these credits from all these different countries.
It takes a lot of countries.
And my kids are like, we want to watch the next episode. Why didn't it go to it? So I'm like fiddling with the remote trying to
because you're going to appreciate everyone that worked on this.
Right.
But they don't even like have like fun music or anything going. It's just like goes silent. And then you just see it scrolling through all these names of nobody that we know from other countries. So I'm sure the Pixar program or Popcorn will have that too. It'll be a 5-minute cartoon and then 10 minutes of credits until the next one comes
up. And there's Doug Days. Not Doug, the animated series Doug.
No, this is D-U-G Doug from the saddest movie in the world.
Up. Doug with Carl in Suburbia.
I should call that movie Down. This is downer.
In a Cars series. Kids will love that.
Yeah. Lightning McQueen and Mater on a road trip across the country coming fall 2022.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then the first ever long form animate series Win or Lose.
Each episode follows the same week, but from a different perspective from a different character, which means there's going to be a lot of sad things that are probably happening in that series. There's a lot of tear jerking, I bet.
They should just call it Up To.
Up To, you'll never feel lower.
Luca, a love story to Italy. Sure. Comes out in June.
It's just pictures of Italy from like space. Like, just the country as a whole.
Oh, we forgot. I'm glad Winchester's in the chat. He's so much smarter than us. So much smarter than us. Moon Knight. We forgot about Moon Knight.
Oh, well, that's been mentioned, but I don't know. Did they say anything?
It was on the thing, basically.
Okay.
They showed that, and what's Turning Red? I don't know what that is.
Turning Red is a new feature. It's about a little girl that when she gets too excited, she turns into this big red panda.
Of course.
I believe.
Oh.
And then she opens her own Panda Express and serves millions.
It's like a fluffy Hulk, I think.
And then there's Lightyear.
Lightyear, yes. That we know nothing about, right?
Buzz Lightyear is a toy voiced by Chris Evans.
That's right, yeah.
It's supposedly the movie or whatever that the toy was based off of.
Yeah.
Which, no, it's not Chris Evans. It's Tim Allen.
Yeah, why didn't they do Tim Allen? He's still alive.
Tim Allen. Why would they get someone else to do the toy's voice other than the actor who would play him?
Because he was probably canceled.
It's a younger version. Well, no, it's not really. It's just
unless they do the Robin Williams thing, or like, oh well, like we got Tim Allen upset and we can't use his, or we got Chris Evans upset, we can't use his voice, so we brought in Tim Allen. If they make a joke like that in there, that'll be hilarious. But they won't. But it's supposed to be like a movie on its own. But no, I don't know. I mean, Chris Evans, probably is necessarily a better actor or whatever, but
no, the Tim Allen, the Tool Man,
great. He's great.
He was Santa Claus.
Which on the new season of his show, I think it's going to be the last season of Last Man Standing. He's going to be playing Tim the Toolman Taylor on it, so he's going to be both characters on an episode. Cool. Oh, that was funny.
Well, that will be in summer 2022. The world is still spinning. What else you got? You got anything else? Let's see. Wait. The Disney stuff.
Yeah, there's still the Disney stuff.
Sorry. Mighty Ducks. There's a new series about the Mighty Ducks, and then Turner and Hooch, which we heard about from a previous guest that we had.
We know one of the writers.
We know a writer from Turner.
I'm gonna say that.
Grew up with her. Best friends.
Live action Pinocchio.
Yeah, with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
It's a Robert Zemeckis movie, so I'm guessing Tom Hanks is going to be mocapping Pinocchio until he turns into a real boy and it's actually Tom Hanks, and everyone's like, "Ah, that's your little boy." Like, no,
that'd be weird.
Yeah. We also have Peter Pan and Wendy. It's coming exclusively to Disney Plus.
Is it? Wait,
it's live action.
It's live action.
Live action. Yeah, that's what it says.
I can't find this Disney stuff on the site that I'm on.
Yeah, this is on CNBC, right?
If you're looking at everything I sent you, it's at the very top.
There's Disenchanted is a sequel to Enchanted, which is going to have Amy Adams returning as Giselle.
Yes, that should be fun.
Yeah. There's going to be a series called featuring Baymax from Big Hero 6.
Yes, the Baymax series, as well as the Zootopia series.
Wait, hold on. They already have a Baymax series.
Well, they have a Big Hero 6 show, so I think this is more just about
Baymax. Yeah.
He's
the show
like Justin
has
Timberlake of Big Hero 6. He's going off on his own.
Oh.
There's you mentioned Zootopia. It's based on characters from Zootopia.
Yeah, Frou, Tiger Dancers, and Flash.
Okay.
A bit of Flash.
Flash was the star.
No, it's gonna be a very slow show.
Yeah, I know the Tiger Dancers.
Wouldn't that be so funny if one episode is just Flash and it's just like it's like a 30-minute show, but it's just like 5 minutes of his day.
That'd be awesome.
And it's just really slow.
Just a whole episode of him stamping something. One stamp.
This is an interesting line. It says there will be a musical comedy series based on Princess and the Frog and Moana.
Well, separate.
That's what I thought.
No, they're together now.
I know. I was like, those are totally different.
Together now.
But this puts them
Moana
together.
goes to the Big Easy. Tiana, which is the one, the Princess and the Frog one, and then Moana is the Moana one.
A Swiss Family Robinson reimagining? I don't want to know what that is because don't mess with perfection.
We also have Willow coming.
Yes.
We knew that about that, but they said
we knew about that.
What is a Swiss Family Robinson? Because my kid, my oldest, has really gotten into Swiss Family Robinson. He calls it something different though, which is funny. I'm trying to remember what he calls it.
I don't know much about that one. Percy Jackson and the Olympians remake.
We're trying that again.
We'll do it. Why not? They've got the rights.
The movies weren't that bad. The Mysterious Benedict Society. It's just going to be about a bunch of people that love Benedict Cumberbatch, probably.
It's just people just sitting around trying to figure out how to say his last name. That's all it is. Cumberbund? Of course, Hocus Pocus 2. Yeah, there have been rumblings for a while.
It's happening.
Official, and the cast is coming back.
Hopefully, it'll be good.
Hopefully so.
Is the whole cast coming back?
At least the three witches are.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking of the line like when they're old in the movie and they get young again, they're like I'm younger again, and it goes to Bette Midler. Well, younger, and so I feel like that's gonna really be said this time because they're older now. Because it's been a while since that movie's been out. So, no offense to them, it's just been a while since the movie's been out.
Yeah, it has.
Let's see if it's and our favorite movie's getting remade.
I know.
3 Men and a Baby.
With get your head in the game.
Zac Efron.
Who's going to be the other two? Who's going to be the other two men, or is he going to be the baby?
The twist.
The twist.
What a twist. Who's he going to be playing? Which character do you think is it going to Tom Selleck?
All right, which character is Zac Efron going to play?
I would think he would be Ted Danson.
Oh, okay.
I would see him more as the Ted Danson character, the actor, good looking.
Yeah.
Doing like TV commercials and stuff.
Yeah. Who's going to be Gutenberg? They'll just get Gutenberg.
Andy Samberg.
No, Gutenberg will just come back and be Gutenberg.
I mean, he's still doing the golf, the holy moly, right? So.
Yeah. He's wonderful on that.
Wouldn't that be funny if it's two of the guys are younger guys like Zac Efron, and then the third guy is this Steve Gutenberg?
It could be. That'd be so great.
Same guy. I think I've been in this situation before.
What if they bring those three, Ted Danson, Gutenberg, and Selleck, back to play like granddads of a new 3-man and a baby? I could go for that.
I bet they'll at least have cameos.
I hope so.
Sure.
I love Gutenberg. He's funny.
Yeah. So funny.
Oh, don't worry, Winchester. We're getting there. We'll get to that one in a moment.
I don't know what he was.
A very cool thing movie that's being made.
Okay. A Cheaper by the Dozen movie, another kind of remake, reboot, whatever. I don't know.
A bunch of remakes.
Brought you Blackish, that show, I believe. An animated series based on one of the movies I worked on, The Night at the Museum.
Really? I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Animated film, Night at the Museum. It's Sean Levy, the guy that was behind the other ones, is going to be directing it. So,
Nice.
So it could be good.
Then Beauty and the Beast, the prequel series.
Yes, following LeFou and
Luke Evans and Josh Gad.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a live action.
Yeah, a prequel series. Let's see how we're just going to follow a bunch of guys that are just horrible people
eating 6 dozen eggs.
Yeah, knocking people around.
Or 7 dozen. How many eggs does he eat?
5 dozen eggs. But 4 dozen. It was 4 dozen eggs, and he went to 5 dozen.
Yeah, that's what it is. That poor town had no eggs.
He gets large.
Because he ate all the eggs in the town. Nobody else got to eat eggs.
No one can eat an egg in that town. That's true.
Think about all the chickens they would have to get that many eggs.
It's so sad.
Flora and Ulysses?
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing that's happening. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the animated film?
Yeah. Nice. Why not? They did live action, now they got to do animated.
Yeah.
I feel like, though, it needs to be a live action with animation. But that's just how I feel. Because it's like his diary is the animated part.
Yeah.
And then the live action part is actual. So now it's all going to be
done that already.
But
I mean, it'll be animated with
books.
Yeah. Inception, animated Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Had something called Children of Blood and Bone.
Oh.
What?
Aren't we all?
I don't know. It's a movie. I don't know.
I don't know anything about that.
Not a clue.
Ice Age. Oh, bring it back Ice Age again. Adventures of Buck.
Well, they own it. They own it, so why not? Yeah, it's the Simon Pegg character from the Ice Age movies. It's his following him around, which he was a fun character in it. So
Cruella.
Yeah, Cruella's been announced for a while. Did we say Sister Act 3? Huh?
I figured we would lead with that, but
we didn't because it's the big one.
Oh no, that's not the big
probably one. Not. There's some others. But Sister Act 3, I like the first 2 Sister Acts, so I'm game.
But the one that we've been saving, which there's some other ones that I don't know what they are. But the one that we've been saving is Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be like animated and live action?
Yes, so like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yes. I hope they're wearing the same outfits. Please, Disney, if you're listening, because I know you listen every week. They better be Tom Selleck and Indiana Jones in chipmunk form.
See how they couldn't be.
Oh, yeah.
They have to be.
Or Magna P.I., not necessarily Tom Selleck. Magna P.I.
Yeah.
I love John Mulaney. I love Andy Samberg, so I think those are great voices. But are they going to like tweak them like they did the Alvin and the Chipmunks voices, where they had like these like pre-known actors and then they tweaked it to be higher pitched?
No, it's going to be really low. They're going the opposite. It's going to be really low.
Oh.
Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers.
What are you doing, Dale?
I'm getting the acorn. I can't. That's going to be a fun one.
Hey, Gadget.
So that I don't know when that comes out. It doesn't say, does it? Is that Disney Plus? Or is that a movie?
It's spring 2022.
Yeah. Is it a movie or is it Disney Plus?
A film. It's a film. More than likely, it seems like because Raya and the 3 dragons, whatever, it was going to be theatrical release and Disney Plus same day, but it was going to be the Disney Plus exclusive where you have to pay like $30 or something.
Why? Just wait.
Watch it. So they'll probably be doing that all next year with all their stuff.
Yeah, I haven't watched Mulan yet, but it's on there now for free.
And I forgot because it reminded me of Indiana Jones costume. They did mention that Indiana Jones is moving ahead.
Well, they sort of have to before it's
the next and final installment.
They got to do it before,
Yeah, and they're not replacing Harrison Ford. They said that.
Well, good. So this is gonna be like he's in an old folks home, or
Indiana Jones and the Search for Mutt.
oh gosh,
I think that's what.
Okay.
I think they erased that movie. I don't think that movie exists anymore. That's just gonna be
Indiana
like
Jones,
some dream.
The last
he had.
movie was not canon.
Yeah, he's gonna in this movie. He's just gonna come out of a refrigerator at the beginning of the movie. So like the rest of that movie didn't happen.
What a weird dream.
That was a weird dream inside that refrigerator. I was in there for a while.
He got knocked out because
Yeah.
he tumbled in a refrigerator and didn't have any injuries.
What's going on?
So that's really pushed ahead. Who knows when?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw a weird flash. I have a seizure. I don't know what's going on. Anyways,
Could be.
could be. All this exciting. So that's. I mean, that everything.
Well,
Right.
Disney Plus is going up in price.
Oh,
and they're also adding a feature to opt in to mature content.
Ooh.
And it will allow older audience to sign in and watch titles like Logan, Modern Family, and Atlanta.
That's going to end well.
Yeah. And they're also have a deal with Comcast where they're going to bring Disney Plus, ESPN Plus to the company's set-top boxes. So if you have Comcast, you'll have the opportunity to get Disney Plus and ESPN Plus as a channel on your Comcast.
Oh yeah, they've been talking about that for a while. We haven't. Yeah, Xfinity. I have it on the. I can get it on our TV itself, Samsung, and then PS4. I did just find out that Warwick Davis is going to be in the Droid Story.
We said that.
Did we? Oh, I didn't remember saying that.
Yeah. There's just so much.
There's just so much. This all runs together.
Yeah. I mean, they also had some Hulu kind of announcements. I don't know anything about these shows, but like Only Murderers in the Building, which has like Steve Martin and Martin Short and Selena Gomez.
Those three in a show together?
Yeah,
why am I not watching this?
Together again. The Dropout with Kate McKinnon. Dope Sick with Michael Keaton, Rosario Dawson, and Peter Sarsgaard. And Nine Perfect Strangers. There's Nicole Kidman, Melissa McCarthy, and Regina.
And supposedly they're maybe moving Hulu to Disney Plus?
And it's been rumors.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I don't see
how that would work.
Except for this whole opt-in thing.
Yeah.
So if there's because they talked about having to sign in. So if they can make it so that you have to sign into a profile, because right now you can have profiles that have older content.
Yeah.
Quote older, but you don't. My son can go and just change it to his mom's and be on her. But there's nothing that's gonna
unless there's a password you got to do.
I did realize
unless there's a password.
I did realize this on Disney Plus. If you've got Baby Yoda as your little icon, don't change it because I didn't see him on the icon list anymore.
Oh, I don't.
There's no.
Yeah. I have the Mandalorian, so.
Yeah, I was gonna change it to the Mandalorian, then I noticed I'm not seeing Baby Yoda anymore. And I went to my wife's account and I was like, "Is he not there?"
Oh, they're changing it to say
Grogu. Yeah, they're changing the icon.
Well, the icon.
Or that must mean that he dies.
He probably did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's dead.
He dies
making him dead too.
They dissected him.
This episode coming out tonight, he dies. I saw something that's so funny. A little Mandalorian right here. Before we wrap up. That it was like a picture of a stormtrooper, and Moff goes, or Gideon or whatever says, "Put him in child shackles," and then it's him questioning everything. He's like, "Wait a second, why do we have child-size shackles? Are we the bad guys?"
That's when they put him on. I was like, "Those are the small."
Yeah,
it was just
somebody like,
funny.
"Wait a second, why do we have child-size shackles? Are we the bad guys?"
Awesome. Oh, and FX shows, because they own FX now too.
They own everything.
I'm excited for this. I don't know anything about it. I'm excited because of who it's coming from. Taika Waititi, Reservation Dogs. It's some TV show. I don't know what it's about.
I think it's Reservoir Dogs.
No, it's Reservation Dogs. It's dogs going to restaurants and booking.
Yeah, getting reservations.
Yeah, I think that's what
I bet it is.
That sounds like something he would do.
Yeah, probably. And 4 more seasons of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I've never seen that show.
I've never watched it. It seems like something that would be really funny. I'd probably enjoy it, but I've never just sat down to try it. Some alien show. I really don't know. And Shogun, which is from the creators of Game of Thrones. That could be interesting.
There's some sports news as well with ESPN Plus, if you want to hear that.
No, not really.
I can go ahead.
They're going to add the Southeastern Conference to ESPN Plus, which I didn't know it wasn't there.
Yeah, why is it not there?
Starting in 2025. I don't know. It's in regular ESPN. ABC will also become the home for Saturday afternoon games in 2024. They're right now at CBS, so it's been CBS for as long as I can remember. You turn it on at 2:30, and there's the afternoon game.
Whenever I turned it on, that's where it was.
And then Stephen A. Smith is getting his own ESPN Plus show, and it's bringing back Peyton's Places for a third season.
Oh, good.
Peyton Manning, I'm assuming.
No, it's Peyton Royce. It's a wrestler.
Hillis? Oh, no.
I thought that was like a drama series on Fox, Peyton's Place. Like 90210 or
exactly.
Melrose Place or something like that.
Hey, my wife and I watched all of Gilmore Girls.
In one sitting?
In the month of November.
Oh.
Like in the month of November, basically. And there was a new season.
Yes.
Where they're all old. And I didn't get to watch all of that.
They're all old.
They're old.
Isn't there a Christmas special coming out or something?
No,
they celebrate Christmas on
it's for Christmas. They're going to be showing those episodes for the first time on TV.
I thought they were doing like some get together thing.
No, on like CW for the first time they're going to be showing those new episodes. Like it's on Netflix, I believe.
Yeah.
You can watch it now. But for the first time on television, you can watch it.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm sure we missed some stuff because there's so much. Do we want to go through the earning reports for 2020?
Yeah, so the Dow was
for Disney.
They now have 86.8 million subscribers.
Wow.
That's all.
Up from 73 million that they reported at the end of its fiscal fourth quarter.
Well, once The Mandalorian ends, they'll have like half that, maybe.
That's true.
Yeah. All of the streaming services are raising their prices too. So just so they can bring you more content.
Yeah, right.
That's what Netflix said today in the email I got.
Liars.
What, $13.99 for the base?
What?
Yeah. Crazy. But it's just $1 more. I mean,
well, that's crazy to get you. And then next time it's just another $1.
It's just another $1. It was $7.99 when we first started using it with the discs, right?
Oh, I remember when Hulu was free.
Yeah. Well, is it not? There's still a free option though, right?
Is there?
No? I think there's
commercials.
Free. It has commercials.
You sure?
I don't know. Who knows?
You're paying for something you could get for free. Yeah.
I thought the base one was 11.
It may be.
I don't know.
Still had commercials because.
Oh, that's yeah.
No, there's Hulu, and then there's Hulu Plus, and then there's Hulu Plus Plus. The one's free, but it's got like each commercial break is like 30 minutes long. So it takes a long time to watch like a 30-minute show.
And it's only the cartoon series Inspector Gadget. That's the only thing you can watch on it.
So they're not owned by Disney, I don't think. But Cobra Kai came out with a new trailer too.
Yeah, they're not owned by Disney.
And a video game. There's a Cobra Kai video.
I saw that in the store and I'm like, where did this come from?
Really?
I know.
Yeah. I looked at the back of it and I was like, that doesn't look good. That's why I never heard of it.
I watched a video of it and it's like they show these scenes from the movie on the video I saw. It's like a scene from the movie and then you play the scene basically. And it looks so cheesy. But I started to get it for all of us, but I was like, no, it's probably a waste of money.
You can get a
scene where your character just like gets drunk and starts like dusting things up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But the trailer for the third season looks good.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys get to watch it.
That's in January.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been done for a while apparently.
Great
just been waiting.
Yeah, it looks good. They're going to be on the next Josh Gad YouTube show.
Oh yeah, the together
together apart. whatever it's called, because they flashed they said next episode, and it had a picture of the karate championship. And I'm like, yes, I'm bringing them all on here because they did Wayne's World this last week.
Yeah, Wayne's World.
That's right. I forgot about that. Watch it.
Yeah, it was funny.
And another video game that I saw a trailer for today was Evil Dead: The Game.
What?
Sweet.
Yes, and it looks like a multiplayer. Like it didn't say, I didn't see, but and you can play as different characters from like the different movies and even the TV show.
Cool.
Like one of the main actresses from the TV show, who's one of the people he ends up bringing along with him. I can't remember her name.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She's going to be a character. The Knight guy from Army of Darkness.
Cool.
Like the main guy, the main knight.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in forever.
Some other character I didn't recognize, and then of course Ash, and like it showed like shootout fights and swordplay at the cabin. Cool. So it looks along the lines of like game wise, it looks
Predator.
along the lines Predator. The Friday the 13th game.
Okay.
Like visually, it looks along those lines if you need to picture it, but I'm sure you can go on YouTube and find it.
Because there's like a video game award show or something going on right now, right?
It was earlier today.
Yeah, today. That's what I meant.
Yeah. So a lot of new trailers for that.
Yeah.
For like new games and stuff popped up.
Wow.
We can't go over all that.
No, we're done. We're done.
So many.
Okay.
What? No, I mean you can go over them all if you want to. We've got already over an hour.
I'd have to find a list.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot. My son got the Switch, so I've been playing a lot of.
Doom. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not out on the Switch yet. Sorry.
No, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart, which is so much fun.
Oh man,
I love it.
That is a great game.
And I don't know did I mention on here about playing with my wife? I don't think I did. Did I?
No.
So
we all. Where are we going here?
Huh? No. So we got the Switch, and we can all play video games together. And my wife is very, very competitive. We'll end on this story. Very competitive. Her whole family's very competitive. They're so competitive that she doesn't listen. By the way,
that's how competitive she is. She won't even listen.
Yeah,
she has her podcast.
Like her family is so competitive that when I would go to like her parents' house or a family thing, and they would play games like card games or board games, they would have their own rules, and I'd be playing like I've always played by reading rules, and I'd be like for example, for like Rummy. Ever played Rummy?
Uh-huh.
So in Rummy you take turns and stuff. Well, they would just start laying cards down left and right, and I'm like, what are you doing? And they're like, well, whenever we get a card, we can just lay it down. I'm like, well, that's not how this game works. And they're like, well, that's how we play it. So like every game we play, they'd have their own rules because they're very competitive and they want to win. So they just make up rules. So we're playing Mario Kart, and like I'm getting first every time. Like it's like I'm leaving everybody in the dust. I mean, I can understand my 6-year-old and my 3-year-old leaving them in the dust, but I'm like leaving her in the dust. And she's like, it's this controller's fault. It's because it comes with the Joy Cons, but we got some cheaper ones that were the corded version that were on sale for Black Friday. Yeah. So she was wanting to use one of those, and I was using the Joy Cons. She's like, it's just your controller's better, and that's why you're winning, and why I'm not, winning. That's why I'm losing. I said, oh, okay. Well, let's switch controllers. She was like, she thought the controller was doing this. She was like, my car just can't go as fast with this controller. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because this Mario Kart has it where it's basically like bowling with bumpers on, where you can't like fall off the edge or anything. And I said, well, let's switch controllers. So we switched controllers. Smoked her again, time and time again.
Now she's falling off the edge.
Yeah, no. But so she just couldn't stand. She goes, you need to buy me one of the Joy-Con controllers so that I can beat you. And I'm like, okay.
I'll go spend money. All right.
Yeah, we'll get another one. Anyways, so it was funny. Because she gets, her whole family goes like that, which is hilarious. And I just sit back and laugh. It's not that I'm better at them at games. But we would play basketball with her. I'd play basketball with her father and her brother. And I'm tall. I mean, I'm 6 foot, but the men in her family are shorter. So it'd always be 2 against 1, and I would just like dunk over them and stuff, and they would not be happy. So they would never. They just stopped playing sports with me, and I'm not a sports guy.
Not a full size goal, though, right?
Well, not, when I say dunk, I mean I would just go up and just shoot over top of them. Like I wouldn't have to do anything. I would just
short. We got a small kid.
I would just reach up and just shoot the ball and not have to worry about them
Yeah.
getting anywhere near me. Anyway, so they're very competitive and they don't like playing games with me. They're so competitive. I'll get off this. They never listen to this.
How competitive are they?
My son, who is 6 years old, was playing checkers, and they FaceTimed, and he was saying that he was playing checkers and that he wasn't winning against like our dad or something, and my wife's dad was like, "Well, I never lose at checkers," and I'm like, "Never lose at checkers? Come on, dude." Anyway,
never.
And that's the story of the in-laws for tonight. Merry Christmas. So this is, we're celebrating GEEKMAS Christmas time. And I thought, this was a big GEEKMAS present for us all, for geeks everywhere today. Because most geeks either like Star Wars, Marvel, or Disney. And we got all 3 of them in a nice little bow today. With FX shows on the side, I guess. And ESPN Plus shows. So I'm excited. I just hope it's not like everything else Disney does where they announce something and then 5 years later we actually get to see it.
Yeah, that's I mean, we already know some of these aren't coming out for a couple of years, so it's kind of like, I wish I did know about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we'll probably forget about them by then. They'll come on with, oh, look at this new thing. Let's do an episode on it.
So what are we most excited about?
Oh, most excited. Yes. Well, Ahsoka is what I'm most excited about. Like, should I pick one from Disney, one from Marvel, and one for Disney? Or one from Star Wars, one for Marvel, one for Disney?
Sure.
Is that how we want to do it, or do we just want to pick our top?
Yeah,
Ahsoka, I'm most excited for the Star Wars, even though Obi-Wan is going to be phenomenal. Just the thought of having an Ahsoka series is going to be cool. For Marvel, I think out of everything that was announced, probably because I don't remember everything that was announced, probably Loki, or Hawkeye. One of those 2. Sort of a tie for me, because I love Hawkeye and that Loki thing. This looks great. Disney Rescue Rangers. That's going to be fun, I think.
Yeah.
That's probably my top.
There you go.
/4. So you guys, what do you?
Yeah, that's
pretty much the same.
Oh,
pretty much the same. Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for Ahsoka, mostly because of the characters that could bring in.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to get more K2 from Andor.
I'm scared Obi-Wan is just going to be him sitting around in the desert.
Yeah. Want to make a marshmallow.
He goes by and sees young Luke every once in a while.
He's got like a tub of peanut butter. He drops his chocolate. And he's like, "Oh dear, oh no, oh, I mix peanut butter and chocolate." That's the show.
No, it's going to be a good show.
Marvel. I mean, Marvel's a hard choice for me because Secret Invasion. Like I've been wanting them to do something with the Skrull Invasion for a while. But Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
Well, of course. I mean, that's just a given.
That's just so much fun.
But that's just a one-off.
But there's stuff that we've seen though. Like Loki gets me most pumped because like we just saw something really new for that. So that really gets me pumped for that. But yeah, I mean the Rescue Ranger thing for Disney is awesome. Like I'm a Rescue Rangers fan.
Yeah.
So probably 3 Men and a Baby.
Yeah, 3 Men and a Baby. That's what I say. Well, that's the overall pick. That 3 Men and a Baby, and then everything else.
Yeah, it's a given. Besides that, it would be Sister Act 3.
I want Disney Plus to do like they did the Jeff Goldblum show. I want them to do a Steve Guttenberg show where it's just him going around doing stuff.
Yeah.
Him, Christopher Walken, and Jeff Goldblum in a show together. Which that reminds me,
there is going to be
even more wacky show.
I forgot.
Is a Netflix show that's coming that delves into the history of bad words.
Oh
hosted by Nicolas Cage. Perfect host for that. Swear words and bad words. It's 3 of those.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage, we watching Gilmore Girls, and Luke. We're like, is Luke related to Nicolas Cage somehow? Because he's, the guy that runs the diner or whatever. He acts just like him and talks like him. It's so funny. But you'll have to watch it and see.
But is that your same picture? You got different ones, Catherine?
I think just to be a little bit different, I'm interested to see what these other shows are about. That's kind of what I'm excited about. It's like, what is this Rangers and Visions and all these different things that we don't know a ton about, and to see those for Marvel. I mean, we've got a show coming in January, right? Didn't we say the WandaVision?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm excited about something coming new, coming right around the corner. Yeah. So because
it's linked up to the other stuff.
Because Mandalorian's about to end, right? And it's like, what's next?
That was the problem. Like last year, Mandalorian ended, and everything kind of ended at the same time, and then there was nothing new on Disney Plus for a while.
Yeah.
But it gets the hype back up from Marvel stuff because there was like a lot of Marvel thrown in our face for years, and then it was like there's nothing. So now it's like, oh yes, it's back.
Yeah, yeah. And then for Disney, it kind of makes me nervous about Rescue Rangers because it's live action plus animated.
That could be iffy.
It could be iffy. So because I love Rescue Rangers as well, so I don't know if I hadn't decided on that.
You probably want the Doug show.
Doug? No. I'll pick Pinocchio.
Oh, really? That's like what I'm least excited for.
I don't remember all the Disney things. Did Jungle Cruise come out yet?
No, they did mention it was going to be.
They did mention it.
They did mention it?
Yeah. It was going to be another same day Disney Plus release.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I mean, Hocus Pocus too. I mean,
that's a good one too.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
The Children of Blood and Bone.
Of course. The Mysterious Benedict Society, of course. Anyways, all right, we've already mentioned them all, those fun ones.
Yeah.
Well, I can't believe Christmas is right around the corner.
I know.
Far
2
away.
weeks. Right?
Yeah.
So we should be back next week.
We should be.
Yeah. Are you doing okay, Katrin? We forgot to ask you.
Swell.
We might need to do a different night next week.
What? What do you have going on?
It's my wife's birthday.
She can come on the show.
You probably just didn't want to be around you.
You could say, honey,
for your present.
For your birthday, you're coming on iamGEEK.
I got you a guest spot on a show.
Yeah. She's like, oh. She's like, and you're going to, your Deja Doodles and Forge Flair are the sponsors. They want you to be the sponsors of the show.
And you could wear a Colin Firth mask.
Mm.
And she'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm coming on this Colin Firth.
I will do that.
Firth.
If you can get her to come on.
I will never in a million years be able to get her.
If you tell her, if you say, for your birthday, I've got a Skype call set up for you with the one and only Colin Firth.
She'd be like, leave the house. I'm doing this by myself.
Oh.
So she comes on and it's me in a mask. She would. Anyways.
Close enough.
All right. So we'll figure out next week.
We're getting a tree cut down in our yard. So hopefully my house doesn't get crushed or anything.
It may just be me next week.
So.
Yes. Me sitting here talking about Christmas stuff.
Or Spider-Man.
Or Spider-Man.
We'll have our Spider-Man episode.
Spider-Man or Christmas. One of the two. Or a mix of both.
I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand.
Spider Christmas. Anyways, so thank you for joining us for our
yes,
this crazy day of the Investor Day. It will forever be known as Investor Day.
Investor Day.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us on iamGEEK. This has been episode 173, and we will talk with you sometime next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.